Hello, hi, it's Eleanor here. Welcome to my Psychic Destiny show. Welcome to A1R Psychic Radio and Moonstruck.tv, and also to my website, gracedestiny.com. I'm in London, and I'm broadcasting out to USA, Canada, Australia, and across Europe as well, and of course the UK. So do send in your requests, and it will be a pleasure for me to respond to your messages and see if we can get some psychic guidance for you here today. It's a very important time at the moment. We're just going into our autumn here in the UK, the fall in the US. And this is a time of year where we do reflect back. We want to have a look at what we've achieved so far in the year, and we want to see if we've got to change anything, move in another direction, get ready really for the new year to come. So this is a very significant turn of events towards the middle of October and also towards Halloween, 31st of October. And we're getting there, aren't we? We're moving into this time where we're wanting to have some sort of gratification. Now, I've got the Ace of Pentacles here, which is a card that I've drawn for everybody. This is one of my teaching cards in a tarot, so it's nice and large for you to be able to see. And the Ace of Pentacles is a point in destiny. It's a time that you can't really miss. And this is a moment where you do have to really reflect back and decide, well, what is it that I want in my future, in my prosperity? Where do I go to? How can I effect a change? Well, cosmic ordering is one of those ways that you can set your intentions and then make a plan, set a goal, follow it, and see exactly where your wishes may lead. And that's an important step that we can manage ourselves rather than just waiting for life to happen to us. It's about us taking control, initiating responses from other people, making things happen and getting on with it and really being proactive. And that's what I feel is the energy that's in the air at the moment with the Ace of Pentacles. Of course, it is about prosperity, and prosperity does come in several ways. It's not just about money or resources or assets, it's about our general wealth and well-being, where we are going really to find some sort of resolution as well to our progress. So your career could very well come under the spotlight, particularly this week, where we have the moon in Aries on Thursday. So this is a time for new beginnings. Abundance is there for some of the star signs, and abundance in negotiations particularly. So if you've got something on your mind, a place where you want to be, maybe you want to move home or get a new job or really relinquish those elements that hold you back, those restrictions, this is the time to do it. This is the week to do it with the Ace of Pentacles that I have drawn for you all. Of course, life just wouldn't be the same in my readings without a quick look at the crystal ball. And that's what I'm going to be doing just now, because this is a very heavy crystal. This is the rose quartz crystal. And I'm illuminating this for you so that you can really see how much it shines. And you can see the color. Can you see that lovely blush pink color that is there? And I'm looking into the crystal. And we've got Kimberly. Hello there, Kimberly, in Truman.
Hello.
Cancer. Hello, hi there. Welcome to the show, Kimberly. I've just literally picked up the rose quartz crystal ball. This is a very large crystal ball that I use in readings, which is going to bring in love relationships and any aspect around you that is romantic. It's about reconnecting with loved ones. And that's not just here on the earth plane, but very possibly those loved ones who are passed over, those individuals who have meant so much to you in your lifetime. And this, I think, is a true means of connection, particularly for you. There is a lady in spirit around you. She's been trying to get hold of you for a while here. And I don't feel as though she's managed it. I think you've attempted to get a hold of her as well. Now, there's another lady as well that's joining her, and another one after that. So you've got three ladies that I can see here in your crystal ball. This is a blush pink. So this is about those connections that are solid. This is not the passion of the red or the bright fuchsia pink of romance and daring. This is about established love and love from the heart. Has your mother passed over? Can I ask you?
No, not my mother.
Still here, is she? Well,
Yeah,
sorry, go on.
my grandmother.
Yeah,
Uh,
it will be on you. Is that on your mother's side though? Because this is a maternal link that I have here. So it wouldn't be an in-law. It would have to be your mother's mother. So she will be, I think, bringing some new opportunities to you, and you need them, don't you? I feel that you've been wanting to have such a chance for a long time now, and this is a breakthrough for you. I think that you'll change everything in the next couple of months, and you're being given the green light for go here. So it's absolutely possible for you to do that. I can see animals as well around you. Do you have pets yourself? Who is that who has the animals around?
no,
Is that
no.
your neighbour? There's somebody here with animals. Perhaps it was your grandmother, I don't know, but I've certainly got little small animals that are here, but they're pets. They are not intruders at all. So if they are not in your home or around your home, then this will indicate that you have many friends who are in spirit, because small animals, any animals that come in from spirit here, are friends. They're representative of friends of yours. Did you lose a few people at the same time? Can I ask you that? Because there just seems to be a crowd that's gathering, and I have three ladies all together. One will be your grandmother, but the other two do seem to be younger than that and want to reach out to you. So they are not necessarily family members or direct family members, but certainly they are here wishing you well and wanting to make you aware that it is a lot easier than you think to reconcile differences with other people. Does that make sense to you? Do you have a son as well? I've got a son here around you. Communication from him too, which does seem to be maybe a little stinted, a little awkward. And here you are, you're the Queen of Cups here, right in the center of your reading, actually being very receptive, really quite intuitive yourself, very interested in everything that is psychic and everything that's expansive. I think you want to learn quite a lot about this side
Yeah.
of life and how you yourself can make those connections. Oh, candles around you. This is something that you may have. Do you like candles in your home? Is that something that you do?
Yeah, I do sometimes, and I have lost a lot of people at the same time.
You
Um,
have. Okay, yeah.
yeah.
It just seems that there was a rush of soul lights in spirit that's coming forward straight away, wanting to greet you, actually. I don't feel that you need any particular encouragement as such. This is not about, those souls in spirit coming in to say, "Oh, look, everything's going to be okay." That is not what
Hmm.
they're really here to make that connection with you and to say hi and to say, look, I'm around you, and we will make sure that the path going forward is a lot easier than what it has been already. And I think that there have been some burdens that you've had to overcome that have been really quite difficult for you, particularly your own health. I don't feel that has been brilliant either. So do you suffer at all from anxiety, anxious feelings, or worries? Loads and loads of it, the stress in your mind. Is that you or your son? Do you have a son?
I do have a son. I have two sons, and one of them, yeah, he's very angry.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was feeling. I don't know whether you're angry with him or he's just angry with
No,
you.
he's
I
just
know.
angry. Period.
Is he? Well, you're a mum and you're a great mum. You're not going to be overly angry towards him. You'll be more
No,
protective than anything else. And your two boys are lovely. I mean, they are actually here. We've got the Page of Swords and the Knight of Swords. The two of them are in your reading, in your cards. One being younger than the other, that's normal. However, both of them in the same suit, which means that both of them are really great at communicating and I think being able to deal with life, deal with life going forward and handle it as well as you would expect them to. I think you've raised them very well. And this is showing now in this next phase for you because you are being told and granted here the card of the high priestess. Now, the high priestess, really, you've gone through a lot of times of trouble, a lot of karma. That's what we use the high priestess for. And this is a card that just says to you, look, it's okay. You've done everything that you can. And now I want you to take a little bit of time for yourself. And this is where the spirits are gathering around you to make that possible. It's elevating your soul as well. So you are going to be receiving abundance. Now, this abundance will be in terms of any dreams that you have, any messages that are going to come through. These are from those loved ones that have passed. And it is from this group sense that, yes, you've lost a lot of people and they're coming back to you and saying, okay, we left you behind. In a way, that's partly what you have felt, that you've been left behind and that you didn't want that. That wasn't something at all that you were expecting. However, this is the journey of life that we have. And your emotions, I think, need to be held back in check because you are quite an emotional lady. You feel things, don't you? I can see that
yeah,
empathy in you. I can feel it. I can feel it in your heart, and your tears as well are there. So don't be frightened at all to expose any of that emotion because it's natural and normal for you. And it's something that is highly rated by those that are surrounding you. There's good friends there, and there's nice people that you have in your life. And this is a time that you need to identify the good ones from the bad ones, sorting out the wheat from the chaff. And that's exactly what you will do. And it's a marvelous time. You're reflecting back, but also you're grabbing hold of somebody's hand here who's pulling you towards them and saying, come with me. This is the way to go forward. So a mentor, a love even, is coming into your future pathway. And spirit that surrounds you are very, very gently just pushing you forward. I've got a little crystal heart here. This is an amethyst crystal heart. I'll show it to you. And I'm taking this particularly for you. I'm going to hold on to it as well. And we're going to make a cosmic order. This is you setting your intentions. And I will blow onto the amethyst heart. And we're going to set this aside here on my table next to the rose quartz crystal, which we have here. This is the blush pink that we've been talking about. So the amethyst and the rose blush crystal will go together to form your crystal and cosmic order. Now, there's a wish that you have. I feel as though you want to jump here into the future, that you want to make a big change in your life, but you're held back, you're restricted, you can't do that. Is that correct? Is that how you're feeling at the moment? You want to sort of leave it all behind, let that one go and take charge and run towards your destiny, towards who you should be. Is that how you're feeling at all?
uh, not really. I really am just. I'm very sad lately. I'm just very sad, and I
Mm.
feel like my true love is gone, and like I don't think that there's another love for me.
Oh, there is, because somebody is, you know, grabbing hold of your hands, walking towards you now, and is going to pull you into the future. It's a pathway that's there for you. Those souls and spirits have told you that. They've given you permission and said to you, look, it's okay. You can be sad and you can cry and you can have all those tears, but remember as well that it's your time now. You've reflected back, you've had a look, you know how heartbroken you are, but this is an opportunity to just step forward slowly, one step at a time, take it easily. Don't rush. You don't need to. You've got family and friends around you who really do
Yeah.
want the best for you and want you to be happy too. Let me take you a card. Let me also just have a look here at my crystal comet. This is really fabulous. This is a comet that I use, and I use this really as a pendulum to look at which card we shall be taking and how you are going to transpose yourself into a future of prosperity. Well, we've got this card here. This is a card of marriage, but it's not the first flush of marriage or the first flush of youth. This is all about two adults, an adult marriage, a union between two people that really makes sense and that drives you into a new destiny, a new future. And this is what is there for you. So don't be despairing at all. Remember today that your grandmother and those other souls in spirit that you know that you lost all at the same time have come in now to just push you up and make you say to yourself and make you think, well, look, this is fine. I don't need to worry anymore. The sadness will minimize, it will, and you
Okay.
can help happen as well by being positive yourself. Angels are with you, the lights are with you, but you're going to take a leap forward now. It could mean that you have to change direction slightly, and that's what I feel that you will be doing. So look for opportunities that are going to be granted to you and take advantage of those. Maybe step out onto a path that you haven't been on before. Try a new job, look at some new friends. It seems very hard to do, doesn't it? But it isn't really. You
Yes.
just have to take that
Yeah.
step. And that first step is going to allow you to meet this man, this person who's got this hand, is going to grab hold of yours and is going to make you feel amazing. He really will. Thank you so much for coming in to the show. I'm wishing you all the love in the world. And
Thank you.
do oh, it's my pleasure. You can come in and maybe get an email reading or something like that. Have a look at my website anyway. It's Eleanor at gracedestiny.com. So have a look there and wishing you all the best. Going on now to my next caller, it's Elvin. Hello there. How are you here today?
Good, good. Not too bad yourself.
I'm good. Yes, I'm here in London. You don't have to shout too much, but just speak up a little so that I can get a good grasp of who you are, Elvin. I feel as though life is changing for you, and it's what you want, it's what you're expecting and what you're wishing for as well. And this, I think, has been a long time coming. I've got the Hermit card going back into your past quite a lot. Now, the Hermit card is all about being over analytical, really. Trapped in your world, trapped in your shell, and perhaps wanting to be quite quite critical of yourself. I don't feel it's of other people, but over analyzing, being a little bit too quick to be negative, be on the negative side. And yet you're a very clever person and you have that wisdom. So you know the journey that you are going to be taking and you're manifesting that. You're going to bring it towards you. And well done to you for doing that because it is about to happen. I feel as though you're sort of on a precipice now and wanting to take that leap forward. You're not quite ready to do it just yet, but you are going to take that step imminently. And I think it's a very important one. Changes in your career direction as well. I feel that there's been a lot of hard work, effort, and perseverance in your past, in a career operating in the past. But now there's a negotiation around you to change that. So your status here is going to be elevated. You're being lifted up so that you can, well, function at a different level and also have a different purpose within the company that you keep and within either the company that you work for or whether you work for yourself. Because you've got quite an independent mind here, and I can see that this independence is really building now, and it's time to be very much a dominant person in your own destiny and to take the hand of others and to make that happen. Now, I've got the Queen of Swords here. This is a lady connected to you, and she's a person that I feel is testy at times, can be a little difficult, can be a little bit of a cross person, has this anxiety or anger in her, but she's lovely underneath. So it's like that crusty exterior. You're not quite sure what you're going to get with her. And yet she's really powerful and a very positive person once you can get through the layers. So I want to sort of see that layering now and your attempt as well to really make that. Decision. It's an important decision that you have to make everything right. So, have you got this person in your life? You recognize her, this lady that I feel is all around you, and yet somehow you can't quite connect with her. Does that make sense to you?
Um, sort of.
Okay, when we say sort of, is this a person that's just arrived in your life? Because I sense a new energy around you and around your home as well. So this is a picture of your home, your ideal place, your home environment that you want to stay in and that you have put
Yeah.
an awful lot of effort into as well. And yet you have this resistance. It's a sense of being stopped or being thwarted in your plans. Separation
Yes.
of ties is been very much a part of your past. So have you done that? Have you separated with a partner, divorced, or just
Yes.
moved on from somebody? And is this the
Yeah.
lady that
Recently.
you feel okay, that's quite recent for you then? Okay, so I understand that because of the Queen of Swords being here, and because you may find that conversations and, easy means of communicating in the past are just not there anymore. So you can't really speak openly. You can't have that
Right.
friendship. It's not available to you. But there is another lady as well who is equal in that measure. So I feel that you have two people who almost are like twins here. So the past and the difficulty and the reasons why you left that relationship and that situation behind. You had to, you needed to, couldn't grow anymore. So, this is now your opportunity to really grow, expand your life, and take the next step. And now you're almost in a carbon copy situation. So there is another lady who I feel is going to be quite difficult to manage and, perhaps shows the similar traits in her behavior. And that's happening around you now or in the near future because you're looking to the left, to the right, and you're thinking, well, I don't really want this anymore. I just want to go straight on, enjoy my life, find the person that is really going to make me happy and be content in my heart, in my head, and live my life to the best possible way that I can. And here you've got wealth and opportunity that is ahead for you. You're hardworking. You like your money. You like to have the good things in life, and don't we all? That's really what is aspirational here for you, and you're going to get it, and that I don't feel is very far away. There are steps that you've got to take, but early December sees you achieving quite a lot of your dreams, and you simply need to make a wish on that. And I say make a wish a little lightly or tritely, you might think, but it isn't. It is so that you can manifest some good things that are going to happen in your life. Let's have a quick look at my other crystal ball that I've brought here with me today. This is one that is about prosperity, and you can see the citrine that is inside the crystal. It illuminates really well. And this is for you, Alvin. This is you having the chance to make a wish now, a magic wish onto the crystal. You want to find happiness and peace in your heart. There's also a man in spirit who I think just wants to pat you on the shoulder. I feel that he's come down here to just say, look, just go forward. D, initial D seems to be really important. So I'm going to give you that because I can see it into the crystal. And I'm also looking at this next step that you will take. So your career move, I think, is one that you're going to resolve. You're having conversations, quite stressful conversations in the next couple of weeks, and you will be quite demanding as well in what you want to hear as a result. So you will be doing that very well. I see negotiations around you, absolutely getting you to where you need to be. And that's one of your skills. So I think that you can really go down and in depth, look at the detail, get out those terms and conditions, decide what it is that you want. But more importantly, love is arriving in your life, but not in the form that you're expecting. You will come back and let me know. I'm sure you will. You'll send a message because at the moment it's not clear for you. But by early December, not too far away, it will be crystal clear as we're seeing now in the crystal ball. So remember the amethyst and the rose that I've used today. Maybe grab a couple of those crystals if you can from a little shop or something. Just keep them with you, keep them in your pocket because it will bring a lot of good fortune to you and love with it as well. Good things now. 2025 is your year. It's been a pleasure speaking to you, and I do wish you all the luck in the world. I don't think you're going to need too much. It's all happening pretty soon for you. But thank you for coming in to the show. Well, there we are. I've been Eleanor Grace. It's been wonderful speaking to all of you and connecting through. Remember that you have the Pentacles that is around you for everybody this week. Remember to reflect back on the year so far and try and think ahead. Think about, well, what am I going to do next? 2025 is not very far away, but I will see you again next week. Bye for now.